Hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. We're here in sunny Portugal, but more important to the point, this is a vegan bed and breakfast after our vegan cafe. And I met Agustin as one of our guests, and he's a legend. For me, when I think about the first people that should go vegan, is people working with animals, that they look into animals' eyes and have the ability to help them, and then to still think it's okay to eat a cow after they saw how forced insemination works, raping the cow, milking, all the infection and everything. And he's an example of it. He's a veterinary person that is gone vegan. And the most beautiful thing he told me is that as a vet, what don't we want to eat?
My patient.
His patients.
Of course, I don't gonna eat my patients. I save my patients, but I don't eat them.
What more simple way and sweet way to say, why would I eat my patients? It is, you absolutely nailed it in that words. It elevated for me so many things. And you have a vegan tattoo?
Yeah.
He has a vegan mark that's there behind his ear. So it's so nice to see people that do that for many years and make the connection so easily. For me, I never understand how vets who supposedly have very big hearts and love all animals and all beings, and they're doing a great job. But please try to consider what Agustin done and what I do and many others. We go vegan for those beautiful animals. And you have a veterinary clinic in Malaga. Can you tell us the name and where people can find you?
Yeah,
in case?
Veterinaria Baños del Carmen. Baños del Carmen. I have many clients vegan and vegan food for animals. And I rescue all kind of animals like birds, seagulls, everything.
Amazing. And how different is one bird to another? We eat chicken, but chicken is a bird.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
But when we see a seagull or a small robin or a different bird, the anatomy inside is similar to a chicken?
It's the same. But chicken, they have many problems with the bones because they put many eggs, like 30 eggs in the year. That's not genetical. It's
how many,
artificial.
usually in nature, a bird, how many eggs a year it would lay naturally?
Between 30 and 50.
13 to 50 or 30? 30 or 13?
30
a year. 30 to 50.
Chickens and our birds only twice, 3 times in the year.
I see. Wow, so we genetically push them to make more, and maybe in some places they give them hormones to encourage.
Yeah.
And then it makes the bones fragile.
Right, after 2 years they cannot live.
And after 2 years,
because many calcium for the eggs, and then
they collapse.
Yeah.
And is a chicken or a bird? We should call it a bird because we make the difference. Chicken is for food and bird is for nature, but it is a bird. Is a bird egg is similar a bit to a woman period? Is a similar system?
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same?
It's a period.
It's an embryo. It can become into an
coming an embryo without a male.
I see.
Without a male, it's like a.
It's like a woman period.
Yeah.
And when it's with a male, it's an.
Exactly.
We have the embryo.
Exactly.
Wow, how sickening it is to eat a period.
Yeah.
It's when you think about these things and put them in that blunt way by a person that works and study that and help and to rescue.
In the nature, the chickens they're with males.
Yes.
Not females. Males. It's all completely artificial and with light to change the weather. That it seems like spring all the year.
Wow.
Many hours with light. It's completely artificial.
It's absolutely
cruel.
It's cruel, absolutely. And also you help with donkeys. I know in Mijas sometimes.
Yeah, I work against that because they work like 10-12 hours a day, and when they're not working, they are in a small place like this,
with a chain.
Tired just for stupid tourists. They use that.
So is it cruel? Because when I see people riding a donkey or riding a horse, I feel as the horse invited you on his back, as the donkey allow you to sit.
No,
it's cruel.
It's cruel, but it's not only the
riding.
The riding is their life is
in a cage.
In a cage all day, 24 hours in day, 30, 65 days in the.
And even if we think it's a 20 or 30 meter cage, for a donkey or horse,
even is not they're not free. Yeah,
it's not free
It's not
because
free.
usually they would walk
Yeah.
many kilometers a day, where they maybe 50 kilometers if they
Yeah,
walk.
maybe more, depend of it's July, August, and even they work if it's 40 degrees and it's raining, it's cold, all
They're
day.
stuck in
all
the
day,
cage.
and yeah, it's
And
stupid.
usually they don't, when they are in nature and it's hot, they look for the trees, for the shade. But
Yeah.
often when they are on the chain,
Yeah,
they have no
exactly.
shade.
Exactly.
They burn their back, their nose.
Yeah.
So please, when you go to visit places,
Mijas, like
Oh, oh.
mijas, don't use.
don't ride donkeys. And I saw in Germany, to the castles, you can go with a horse and a cart. It's so cruel. Or in many countries you see that. Please stand up for it and don't use it. And if you see someone about to go on it, you can say, have you considered what
Now
animal...
you can use like a tuk-tuk, electric tuk-tuk
exactly.
to check around. Now it's the
And
future
walk.
is not.
And walk, use
And
our
walk,
legs.
or
help it.
one bicycle or one everything.
There's so many
anything.
options.
So many options.
And last thing I would say, when we think about big buildings, historical buildings, they were often built on the back of donkeys to carry the heavy rocks.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we saw it's a beautiful castle, it's a beautiful church, it's a beautiful building. Those buildings, including the pyramids probably,
They
were
make it with
on the
animal.
back of the animal.
The back of the animal.
So please,
But now we have
alternative. So please remember that and use that. Agustin, you've been really inspirational to me. You're a wonderful person and a vet. It's really a pleasure to meet you.
It's a
Please,
pleasure for me.
I will put the links below to follow his work in veterinary. This person go out of his way, gives his time and often fund his own personal fund to rescue animals in nature and to help educate people in general about animals and how we should respect and look after them. So thank you so much for staying with
You're
us. It's a
welcome. Thank you
pleasure.
for you. You have a really nice time here. I need it.
You're very welcome. Take care, everyone.